Sister wives, Meri calls the police and arrests Kody and Robyn. Hello friends. Welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. For years, Sister Wives fans have watched Meri Brown endure a complicated, often lonely role in the Brown family. She was Kody's first wife, the legal one before Robyn entered the picture and changed everything. But in recent seasons, Meri has been increasingly sidelined, cut out of major decisions, left alone in her bed and breakfast business, and watching from the sidelines as Kody poured all of his energy into Robyn and her children. Behind the scenes, the tension wasn't just emotional. According to sources close to the family, property disputes over Coyote Pass had been heating up for months. Meri allegedly suspected that Kody and Robyn were maneuvering to keep the most valuable plots for themselves, including the piece originally promised to her back when the family first moved to Flagstaff. By late July, that quiet suspicion had turned into a paper trail. Meri allegedly discovered legal documents tucked into a stack of mail that suggested Robyn's name was being added to sections of property that Meri believed were hers. In Meri's mind, this wasn't just a betrayal, it was theft. The confrontation at Robyn's house seat was a sunny but tense Thursday afternoon. When Meri drove her SUV toward Robyn's sprawling Flagstaff home, she didn't call ahead. She didn't text. She simply showed up, armed with the paperwork and a determination that she claims had been building for years. Neighbors later told reporters they saw Meri step out of her car looking furious but focused. One even claimed she was muttering to herself, repeating the words, not again," inside. Kody was reportedly in the kitchen while Robyn sat at the dining table scrolling on her phone. What happened next, according to one family insider, was 30 minutes of the loudest shouting match you can imagine. Eyewitnesses say they heard Meri shouting, "You've been lying to me for years and it ends today." Kody firing back, "You're not even part of this family anymore, this isn't your business." Robyn crying and yelling, "I didn't do anything wrong, why are you attacking me?" It was during this argument that Meri allegedly took out her phone, not to record but to call 911. Minutes later, two police cruisers pulled up in front of the house. Officers approached with calm professionalism, but the scene inside was anything but calm. An officer asked Meri to step outside, according to leaked police audio. She told them, "I'm filing a complaint, they've been manipulating legal documents to take my property, I have proof, I want them removed from this home until this is resolved." While the officers took statements, Kody reportedly became loud and uncooperative, insisting the property was legally his and that Meri was harassing them. Robyn, meanwhile, alternated between sobbing and pleading with officers not to make this bigger than it is. The arrest itself was described as procedural and brief, but seeing Kody and Robyn escorted out of their home in handcuffs sent shockwaves across the neighborhood. Even more shocking, TLC's production crew, who had been filming B-roll in Flagstaff, managed to catch some of the police rival on camera. News travels fast in the Brown family. Christine, now happily remarried to David Woolley, was reportedly filming a cooking video for social media when she got the call. According to an insider, Christine just said, "Good for her," and kept stirring her pot of soup. Janelle's reaction was more measured but still telling. In a private group chat with her older kids, she allegedly wrote, "I've been telling you all for years, this isn't just about feelings. It's about fairness. Meri's finally had enough." Even some of Kody's adult children, particularly those estranged from him, were said to be quietly cheering Meri on. "Dad's been out of control for years," one anonymous child told a fan blogger. "Maybe this will wake him up." Within hours, Meri and #SisterWives arrest were trending on social media. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok exploded with memes, fan theories, and heated debates. Some posts read, "Meri finally did what we've all been screaming at the TV for years. This is the plot twist that will save the show." Robyn crying while the cops are there? Oscar-worthy, but not everyone was on Meri's side. Some accused her of overreacting, escalating a family dispute into a legal crisis, and humiliating her former husband for reality TV drama. Behind closed doors, TLC executives were reportedly salivating over the footage. One insider claimed the network immediately called an emergency meeting to figure out how to incorporate the incident into season 20's opening episodes. "They know this is ratings gold," the insider said. "It's messy, it's real, and it's going to divide the fan base, which means people will tune in." There's even speculation that TLC might create a multi-episode special titled The Arrest, complete with police interviews, cast reactions, and never-before-seen footage from the day. As of this writing, no formal charges have been announced, but legal experts say that if Meri pursues her property claims, This could turn into a long and public court battle if that happens. Fans might see the Brown family not just on TLC, but in a real courtroom. Kody and Robyn have reportedly retreated from public view, though Robyn was spotted at a local grocery store looking tired and stressed. Meri, on the other hand, has been posting cryptic quotes about standing in your truth and protecting your peace. Whether you believe Meri was justified or went too far, one thing is certain: this incident has changed the Brown family forever. Alliances have shifted, trust has evaporated, and Sister Wives, a show that has built its drama on quiet tension, may have just delivered the loudest, most shocking chapter in its history. Sister Wives, court issues notice to Kody to get back Meri's property. The legal earthquake that shook Flagstaff, in a development that has stunned fans and rattled the foundations of the Brown family. A Flagstaff court has officially issued notice to Kody Brown, ordering him to return a prime piece of property to his estranged first wife, Meri Brown. The notice, delivered in a crisp white envelope with the court seal, marks the first time Kody has been publicly challenged in a legal setting over Coyote Pass. Court insiders say the notice didn't come out of nowhere. Meri had been quietly building her case for months, meticulously gathering documents, emails, and old agreements dating back to the family's initial move from Las Vegas to Flagstaff. Her claim that a specific 2.3-acre parcel originally promised to her was reassigned into Kody and Robyn's names without her informed consent. The court's language was clear: the respondent, Kody Brown, is hereby instructed to relinquish legal claim to the disputed property parcel in accordance with original agreements dated year. Failure to comply within the stipulated time frame may result in financial penalties, enforcement actions, and further legal proceedings. For longtime Sister Wives viewers, this is more than a legal technicality. It's a public acknowledgement that Meri's grievances have merit and a direct challenge to Kody's authority. Seeds of a property war. The roots of this dispute go back years. When the Browns first purchased the sprawling Coyote Pass land in 2018, the intention was to build multiple homes for each wife and their children. But the dream slowly crumbled as the family fractured. Christine left in 2021, Janelle separated soon after, and Meri remained emotionally estranged. Yet Kody and Robyn seemed to expand their influence over the land, securing the most desirable sections for themselves. According to one insider, Meri was always supposed to get that lot. It had a view she loved, but over time, the paperwork shifted. By last year, her name wasn't even on it anymore. The change, Meri claims, was never fully explained to her, and when she pressed Kody for answers, she says he brushed her off, saying, "You're barely part of this family now, we'll figure something else out." That was the spark that lit the fuse. Meri's quiet battle plan. Unlike some of her more outspoken moments on camera, Meri played this one close to the chest. She consulted a local property attorney, dug through years of family agreements, and even retrieved signed documents from a storage unit in Utah. A friend close to her recalls, she didn't want a screaming match, she wanted the truth, on paper. In court, she's been burned before, emotionally and financially, and she wasn't going to let it happen again. By early summer, Meri's legal team had compiled enough evidence to petition the court for a property review. The move was bold, given that Kody has always preferred to settle disputes privately, often in his own favor. The day the notice was served on a Tuesday morning, Kody was reportedly at home with Robyn when a process server arrived. A neighbor told a local blogger, "You could see Robyn at the door. She looked confused at first, then upset." Kody came to the door, grabbed the envelope, and slammed it shut. Sources say Kody's initial reaction was fury. He allegedly called Meri within minutes, leaving a voicemail that began with, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" and ended with, "You've declared war." Robyn's reaction and panic. Robyn, ever protective of her family unit, is said to be devastated by the legal notice. The parcel in question is adjacent to the section she believed would one day house her children. Losing it, she fears, will compromise their future plans. A source close to Robyn claims she sees this as an attack on her family's stability. "She's been crying a lot. This isn't just about land, it's about security." But critics point out that Robyn's security often comes at the expense of Kody's other wives, Christine and Janelle. Christine Brown, never shy about calling out Kody's behavior, reportedly celebrated the news over dinner with her husband, David Woolley. According to a friend, Christine literally raised her glass and said, "Here's to Meri finally getting something back." Janelle, more reserved but equally aware of Kody's land dealings, sent Meri a private text, "Proud of you. Don't let him bully you out of what's yours." These subtle but firm messages suggest that while the Brown family may be fractured, there's still a quiet alliance among Kody's exes. when it comes to standing up to him. TLC, the network behind Sister Wives, has reportedly been filming the entire saga. Camera crews were allegedly spotted outside the courthouse on the day Meri's petition was reviewed. One insider says they know this is the kind of storyline that gets people talking. They've got footage of Meri walking into court looking confident and Kody leaving looking furious. There's speculation that season 20 will open with a dramatic voiceover. For years, the Browns dreamed of building on Coyote Pass, but now the land is tearing them apart. Fans react and divided. Social media exploded within hours of the notice becoming public. Hashtags like #JusticeForMeri and #KODYLoses trended, with fans creating memes and celebratory GIFs. One viral tweet read, "Meri just did more for herself in one court filing than Kody's done for her in a decade," but not all reactions were supportive. Some accused Meri of dragging the family's private matters into the public eye for revenge. Others questioned whether the legal notice would actually result in her getting the land back, or if it was just the opening shot in a long, messy court battle. Legal experts weigh in. Local property lawyer Emily Vargas, not connected to the case, told a Flagstaff radio station if the original agreements clearly allocated this parcel to Meri, and if the transfer to Kody and Robyn's names happened without her explicit consent, the court is within its rights to order the property returned. However, these cases can get drawn out, especially if the other side disputes the original terms. This suggests the drama is far from over and that Kody could fight back. Kody has until the court's deadline, reportedly 60 days, to comply with the notice. If he doesn't, Meri's legal team can escalate, potentially resulting in financial penalties or even a court-ordered transfer of the title. Meri, meanwhile, has been posting cryptic quotes on Instagram such as, "Stand in your truth, even if your voice shakes." For fans, the big question is whether this will be the moment that permanently shifts the Brown family's power dynamic, or if Kody will find a way to keep control. This isn't just about property. It's about years of imbalance, favoritism, and quiet resentments finally being dragged into the light for the first time. Kody isn't just losing wives, he's losing land, and in the Brown family, that might be the biggest loss of all. Sister Wives, Christine Brown gave Kody the share of the property she would have received, in a move that has left Sister Wives fans both shocked and intrigued. Christine Brown, Kody Brown's third wife, has reportedly transferred her share of the family's Coyote Pass property directly to Kody. For years, viewers watched Christine negotiate her role in the sprawling Arizona land saga, and now, months after officially leaving Kody, she's made a decision that could reshape the Brown family's real estate drama entirely. Sources close to Christine claim she saw the transfer as a final act of closure, freeing herself from any lingering attachment to the property. By handing her portion to Kody, she simultaneously absolves herself of responsibility and places the full burden of land management back in Kody's hands, a symbolic act as much as a practical one. Christine wanted nothing to do with it anymore, a friend told a popular reality TV blog. She's moved on with her life in Utah, but at the same time, it's bold. She's basically saying, "This is yours, deal with it." For Kody, the gift, if it can even be called that, is both a blessing and a curse. While he now has greater control over Coyote Pass, he's also inheriting the full responsibility for taxes, maintenance, and eventual development of the land. A flashback to Coyote Pass beginning. Coyote Pass was intended to be the ultimate Brown family compound. When the family purchased the land in 2018, the dream was for each wife to have her own plot, with communal areas for gatherings, holidays, and family celebrations. Christine's lot, with sweeping views of the Arizona desert, was particularly coveted. But the dream quickly fractured as the family grew more divided. Christine left, Janelle separated, and Meri remained on the outskirts. Plans stalled. Kody poured his energy into Robyn and her children, leaving other parts of the property underutilized. Christine was always practical, says a former crew member. Even before she left Kody, she worried about how much responsibility owning that land would be. She knew it could become a source of tension. The decision to give her share to Kody may have been brewing for years, a quiet acknowledgement that she would rather walk away than continue negotiating with a family she no longer felt fully a part of. Legal maneuvering behind the scenes. While the act may appear generous, sources reveal it was formalized through legal channels, not just a verbal agreement. Legal documents filed with the county recorder's office make Kody the official owner of Christine's former portion, ensuring that her rights are relinquished in perpetuity. Transfers like this are never casual, explains an Arizona property lawyer speaking anonymously. Once the paperwork is signed and recorded, it's binding. Christine's effectively washed her hands of that share of the land. Some insiders speculate the move was also strategic by giving Kody full responsibility. She avoids entanglement in any future disputes, particularly those brewing between Kody, Meri, and Janelle over adjacent plots. Kody's silent celebration. Kody has remained publicly silent about the transfer. Friends say he views it as a win, though not without complications. With Christine's portion now under his control, he has more flexibility to plan future development, but also more accountability. Robyn, according to a family insider, is quietly relieved. The additional land gives her and Kody more room to plan homes for her children without interference from the other wives. Kody sees this as a chance to regain some authority, says the insider. But it also adds pressure. He now has the full weight of the property to manage, and any misstep could anger the other Browns. Meri's reaction: shock and suspicion. Meri Brown, Kody's first wife, reportedly received the news with surprise. Sources suggest she's stunned that Christine would give Kody any share at all, especially as tensions over Coyote Pass continue to escalate. Meri feels blindsided. A close friend revealed she's watching Kody consolidate the land, while she and Janelle are still fighting over their portions. It feels like Christine is letting Kody off the hook. Some speculate that Meri worries this could tilt the power balance further in Kody's favor, leaving her with fewer options to negotiate her own claims. Janelle Brown, the second wife, reportedly sees Christine's decision as a signal to consider similar action, either relinquishing her claim or using it as leverage in family negotiations. Janelle has been watching the Coyote Pass saga unfold for years, an insider explained. She knows that giving Kody any piece of land is risky, but she also understands Christine's perspective. Sometimes it's easier to walk away than to fight forever. Social media was immediately divided. Some fans applauded Christine's choice. Christine finally freed herself from the drama. Good for her. This is bold. She could have kept her share, but she didn't. Others criticized her. Why give Kody more power? This just hurts Meri and Janelle. She's basically letting him control everything now. Not fair. Instagram and Twitter were flooded with fan theories about motives, timing, and what this means for season 20. TLC, ever eager for storylines, reportedly captured Christine signing the documents. Production insiders say the footage may appear in season 20, highlighting the tension between past loyalties and current independence. They know viewers love real estate drama. One insider explained, this isn't just land, it's a symbol of control, family ties, and betrayal. Coyote Pass is not just sentimental, it's valuable. Estimates place Christine's former share in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, making the transfer a significant financial move. Kody inherits the responsibility for property taxes, development planning, and maintenance, which could strain his resources. Robyn's relief is tempered by the increased obligations the couple now faces. Money aside, the real drama is emotional. An expert said this move shifts dynamics, giving Kody more control but also more pressure to maintain harmony, something he's struggled with for years. Christine's decision could have ripple effects throughout the family. With Kody now controlling her portion, tensions with Meri and Janelle may intensify. The move also raises questions about whether Robyn's influence will expand further, or if Kody will finally face the consequences of consolidating power. Fans are already speculating. Will Meri take legal action? Will Janelle follow Christine's example? And how will Kody manage both the property and his public image as sister wives' cameras continue to roll? Christine Brown's choice to give Kody her share of Coyote Pass is more than just a property transfer. It's a symbolic statement about closure, independence, and the shifting balance of power within the Brown family. For fans, it's a dramatic, high-stakes development that underscores why Sister Wives remains one of reality TV's most unpredictable and compelling stories. Sister Wives, Kody and Robyn are the masterminds behind Janelle's refusal to return her property, the rumor that shook Coyote Pass in what insiders are calling one of the most explosive developments in Sister Wives history. Kody and Robyn Brown are allegedly orchestrating Janelle Brown's refusal to return her share of the family property. Sources claim this is part of a strategic plan to consolidate control over the sprawling Coyote Pass estate while subtly forcing Meri and other ex-wives into a corner. According to a close friend of the Browns, Kody has always been calculating when it comes to property. Now, with Robyn guiding him, it's like they have a blueprint. Janelle isn't refusing the property on a whim, she's being coached, and everyone around her knows it. For fans of the show, this revelation comes as no surprise. Over the years, Kody's complicated property dealings have been a central source of tension, from Coyote Pass disputes to smaller family parcels, leaving viewers questioning his motives and loyalty. Backstory of the property dispute: Coyote Pass was envisioned as the ultimate Brown family compound. Each wife would have her own lot, but shared land and communal spaces would unite the family. However, as time went on, the vision fractured. Christine left, Meri was sidelined, and Janelle found herself navigating an increasingly tense landscape dominated by Kody and Robyn. Janelle's always been assertive about her share, an insider says, but Kody has a knack for bending situations to his favor, and Robyn's influence is stronger than ever. Together, they've created a situation where Janelle feels empowered to resist, even if it's not entirely her decision. Reports suggest that Kody and Robyn have subtly guided Janelle on legal strategies, timing, and even communication tactics to maximize leverage over the other wives. The result, a standstill that threatens to spiral into full-blown litigation. Alleged manipulation behind the scene. Sources describe a series of secret calls and late-night meetings in which Kody allegedly coached Janelle. Kody reportedly emphasized the importance of holding onto her property. Robyn, according to insiders, offered guidance on which legal documents to reference and how to phrase communications to avoid incrimination. Janelle, caught between loyalty and pressure, is said to have vacillated but ultimately sided with Kody and Robyn. It's psychological as much as it is legal, a production insider said. They know that dragging this out frustrates Meri and forces her to make mistakes. Kody and Robyn are masters at that game. Meri's reaction, anger and frustration. Meri Brown, the first wife, is reportedly outraged. Friends say she's frustrated that Janelle is being manipulated, leaving Meri and her legal team with fewer options to negotiate property settlements. Meri feels betrayed, a close confidant revealed. She's seen the way Kody and Robyn operate, and now she's watching Janelle do exactly what they want. It's infuriating. Meri's alleged frustration has reportedly led to tense phone calls, whispered arguments during family gatherings, and even confrontations on Kody Pass grounds, with neighbors witnessing heated exchanges. Robyn's role as the silent enforcer, while Kody is often seen as the face of family strategy, Robyn's influence behind the scenes is reportedly critical. Sources claim she has been advising Janelle on legal loopholes, negotiating tactics, and even emotional framing to ensure compliance with Kody's objectives. Robyn is the strategist. One insider revealed she knows how to manage the wives, the children, and Kody himself. Janelle might look like she's standing firm, but Robyn has her guiding every step. Property experts note that refusing to return a portion of the estate could have serious consequences. If Janelle is found to be withholding her share unlawfully, she could face court-mandated restitution, financial penalties, or enforced property transfers. The Browns are lucky this hasn't escalated to court yet, an Arizona real estate attorney said. But prolonged refusal can carry serious consequences, especially if Kody and Robyn are behind it strategically. TLC cameras capture the drama. Production sources indicate that TLC is fully aware of the ongoing property standoff. Camera crews have reportedly captured Janelle leaving late-night meetings with Kody and Robyn, heated conversations on Kody Pass grounds. Reactions from Meri and other family members during confrontation signs suggest that season 20 could open with this dramatic property dispute, giving viewers a front-row seat to the alleged manipulation. The standoff has reportedly created new divisions within the Brown family. Christine remains largely uninvolved, focusing on her life in Utah. Meri is increasingly isolated in her frustration. With both Kody and Robyn, Janelle is caught between loyalty to her children, Kody's influence, and pressure from Robyn. Greater than the dynamic has shifted, an insider said. It's not just about property anymore, it's about who controls the narrative and who has leverage. Fan reactions and social media firestorm. Social media has erupted with divided opinions. Supporters of Janelle, good for her, stand your ground. Critics of Kody and Robyn, this is manipulation at its finest, shame on them. Neutral observers, I can't believe this is real life. It's like a real-life chess game at Kody Pass. Fans speculate that the unfolding standoff could dominate Sister Wives season 20, drawing huge ratings for what insiders are calling the family's most calculated drama yet. Looking ahead, who will bend first as the standoff continues? The big questions remain. Will Janelle eventually relent under legal or family pressure? Could Meri escalate the situation to court? How much of this is genuine stubbornness versus Kody and Robyn's orchestration? Everyone is watching. A source said, it's a game of strategy, patience, and psychology, and right now, Kody and Robyn are 2 steps ahead. The alleged manipulation of Janelle's property refusal paints a stark picture of the Brown family's inner workings. Kody and Robyn, if reports are accurate, have crafted a scenario where control, influence, and property collide, leaving other wives frustrated and fans captivated as the drama unfolds. One thing is clear at Coyote Pass: no property dispute is ever just about land, it's about power, loyalty, and who controls the narrative. Sister wives: Kody went to the bank to get a loan, but it was rejected because he had previously been bankrupt in a development that has stunned Sister Wives fans. Kody Brown reportedly went to the bank to secure a loan for Coyote Pass development, only to have it rejected due to his previous bankruptcy. Sources revealed that the rejection caught Kody off guard, leaving him frustrated and scrambling to explain the situation to his wives, particularly Robyn, who relies heavily on the family's property for her children's future. Kody was confident walking into that bank. He thought it would be smooth. But the banker pulled up his financial history and told him straight, "Your prior bankruptcy makes you ineligible." He was stunned. The news reportedly sparked an immediate flurry of tension within the Brown household, with whispers of blame, frustration, and mounting questions about Kody's financial decisions. Kody's financial history has long been a topic of speculation among Sister Wives fans. Over the years, the patriarch has invested heavily in property, family homes, and land developments, often relying on loans and complex arrangements. He's always been ambitious, says a longtime family friend, but sometimes ambition outpaces resources. This bankruptcy wasn't a secret. A few insiders knew, but now it's public. The bankruptcy in question reportedly stems from earlier property dealings that didn't pan out as planned, leaving Kody in a precarious financial position. While he has attempted to rebuild his credit and manage debts, the past has evidently caught up with him in a very public way. Robyn's reaction: frustration and strategy. Brown, Kody's fourth wife, reportedly took the news hardest. Sources claim she immediately began questioning Kody's strategy, urging him to reassess financial priorities and consider alternative funding methods. Robyn is practical and forward-thinking, a friend revealed. She's focused on the kids and wants to make sure their future isn't jeopardized. Kody's approach has always been risky, and this rejection proves that. Insiders suggest that Robyn may also be exploring private loans or other creative funding solutions to secure Coyote Pass developments, further cementing her role as the strategist of the family. Meanwhile, Kody's first and second wives, Meri and Janelle, reportedly seized the opportunity to critique his long-standing financial mismanagement. It's no shock to Meri or Janelle, says a family insider. For years, Kody has promised big things for everyone, but now the reality is hitting. They're frustrated and honestly a little vindicated. Sources claim this has led to heated family conversations, private confrontations, and subtle digs captured by TLC cameras. Meri and Janelle are reportedly exploring their own legal and financial protections in response to Kody's repeated high-risk decisions. The fallout at Coyote Pass. The sprawling property that has been both a dream and a source of tension for the Browns now faces uncertainty. Kody's inability to secure financing reportedly stalled development plans and created a ripple effect for Robyn's children, who rely on the property for future homes. The bank rejection isn't just about Kody's finances, says an insider. It affects everyone. Robyn has to recalibrate. Meri and Janelle are watching closely, and the family dynamic is more strained than ever. News of Kody's financial troubles quickly went viral, igniting social media debates. Supporters of Meri and Janelle: finally, Kody faces the consequences of his financial recklessness. Fans defending Kody: he's trying his best. The bank rejection isn't the end of the world. Neutral observers: this is reality TV gold. Bankruptcies, family drama, and a sprawling property. Can't wait to see how season 20 unfolds. TLC reportedly documented the fallout from the bank rejection, capturing the tension between Kody, Robyn, and the other wives. Camera crews were allegedly present during family discussions, heated debates, and private strategizing sessions, ensuring that viewers will get a front-row seat to the drama in season 20. Production loves this. An insider said, "It's authentic, emotional, and messy, everything reality TV thrives on." Legal and financial experts weigh in. Experts note that prior bankruptcies can seriously impact an individual's ability to secure loans, regardless of current income. Banks look at your entire financial history, says a financial analyst. A bankruptcy flags you as high risk, and lenders are cautious. Kody will need to rebuild his credit, reduce liabilities, or seek alternative financing methods. Some speculate that Kody may need to negotiate with private lenders, family trusts, or other creative financial solutions to continue his Coyote Pass ambitions. Fans and insiders alike speculate that season 20 may open with Kody confronting this financial setback. Viewers might see heated family meetings, private coaching from Robyn to navigate the foul tension with Meri and Janelle as they question his financial management. Possible legal maneuvers regarding property ownership if TLC plays this right. It could be one of the most compelling storylines in years, an insider said. The big question remains, can Kody recover from this public financial embarrassment? Sources suggest it will take strategic planning, family cooperation, and potentially outside investment to restore stability at Coyote Pass. This is a pivotal moment. A friend said, it's about money, yes, but also about trust, leadership, and who really controls the family's future. Kody Brown's bank rejection is more than just a financial setback. It's a dramatic moment that exposes vulnerabilities, shifts family power dynamics, and sets the stage for explosive developments in Sister Wives Season 20 for fans. The story combines emotional tension, financial intrigue, and the unpredictable drama that has made the Browns a reality TV staple. Sister Wives, Robyn's house is dirty and the environment is not good, so he keeps TLC cameras away from the house. Fans of Sister Wives have always been fascinated by the sprawling Coyote Pass estate and the dynamics between the Brown wives. However, insiders revealed that Robyn Brown has been deliberately keeping TLC cameras away from her home, citing concerns about cleanliness and the overall environment. According to sources close to the family, the decision has caused whispers of tension, speculation, and intrigue both inside and outside the Brown household. Robyn wants to control what the world sees, a friend revealed. She's protective of her children and family image. And the house hasn't been exactly camera-ready lately. It's messy and she doesn't want that on TV. While Robyn's meticulous personality often guides her decisions, the house reportedly became a source of anxiety, clutter, and inconsistency in upkeep, prompting her to restrict filming. Sources indicate that the home's environment was not up to TLC's production standards. Between ongoing renovations, children's activities, and daily life clutter, Robyn felt that allowing cameras inside could compromise her family's image. It's not about being perfect, said a household insider. It's about privacy and comfort. Robyn didn't want millions of viewers judging her home, so she drew the line. Robyn's decision reflects a growing trend among reality TV stars to control what parts of their lives are exposed. Experts note that maintaining some level of secrecy allows participants to protect their mental health and family dynamics. Meri, Janelle, and Christine reportedly view Robyn's restrictions as a form of power play by controlling camera access. Robyn shapes how the public perceives the family, a move that the other wives reportedly resent. They feel she's holding all the cards, an insider claimed. Robyn's house becomes this mysterious, untouchable zone. It frustrates the others because it gives her control over the narrative. Sources suggest that Meri and Janelle have had private discussions about confronting Robyn, but Kody reportedly advises patience, emphasizing diplomacy over conflict. Viewers had mixed reactions, supportive fans. Everyone has messy homes. It's natural to protect your privacy. Critical voices, she's hiding too much. It's supposed to be reality TV. Curious onlookers, I wonder what she's hiding behind those closed doors. TLC isn't telling us everything. The debate underscores the tension between reality TV authenticity and participants' desire for privacy, according to insiders. Robyn's decision is deeply tied to her protective instincts. For her children and household, she reportedly fears negative scrutiny or judgment if the house appears disorganized, especially when compared to the other wives' meticulously staged spaces. Robyn's always been careful, says a friend. She prioritizes her kids' well-being over the cameras. If that means keeping cameras out, she'll do it. The move is consistent with Robyn's long-standing approach to family management, which often emphasizes control, organization, and discretion. TLC reportedly respects Robyn's boundaries but still needs to maintain her visibility for the show. Sources reveal that the network has employed creative filming strategies, outdoor family activities to showcase Robyn and the children's selective room access for brief staged filming segments, camera angles that obscure clutter while maintaining engagement. The network balances storytelling with respect for Robyn's wishes, said a production insider. It's tricky, but they make it work. These strategies allow Robyn to maintain her privacy while keeping the audience invested in her story. Family dynamics behind closed doors. Robyn's control over camera access reportedly impacts family interactions as well. The other wives sometimes feel excluded or sidelined, creating subtle tensions that producers capture when filming other parts of Coyote Pass. Even small things, who gets the camera, who doesn't, can escalate into family drama, said an insider. Robyn's choice has ripple effects on relationships with Kody and the other wives. The control over filming locations is both a reflection of Robyn's assertive personality and a source of behind-the-scenes power dynamics. Fans are speculating wildly about what's happening inside Robyn's home. Some believe the environment is genuinely chaotic, while others suspect she's staging the secrecy for dramatic effect. Social media posts and discussion forums are filled with theories. Is the house being renovated? Are the kids' messes too much for the cameras? Robyn is controlling the narrative as usual. The intrigue adds another layer of complexity to Sister Wives, keeping viewers engaged even without extensive footage of Robyn's home. As Sister Wives Season 20 progresses, Robyn's decision to limit camera access could influence storylines. Significantly, viewers may speculate about hidden conflicts or secretive family moments. Storyliness may focus more on outdoor interactions or staged events. The other wives' frustrations could become central to episodes. The secrecy adds tension. Said a show insider, it's a subtle but powerful tool in shaping the narrative. Robyn's careful management of her home's visibility allows her to maintain control. While keeping drama simmering in the background, Robyn's actions reflect a broader trend in reality television. Participants increasingly seek to control what audiences see, especially in private spaces. Experts note that this balance between authenticity and privacy is critical for mental health and family stability. Reality TV is not 100% reality, said a media psychologist. Stars like Robyn make calculated choices to protect themselves and their children, even if it frustrates fans. By keeping cameras out of her home, Robyn manages public perception while maintaining a sense of normalcy behind the scenes. The question remains, how will Robyn's choices affect the Brown family dynamic in Sister Wives' narrative? Sources suggest the other wives may confront Robyn over control issues. Kody may mediate to maintain family harmony. Fans will continue speculating, keeping online discussion alive. Robyn's secrecy ensures she stays at the center of attention without revealing everything. An insider said, it's strategic, protective, and very much Robyn. Kody Brown's decision to keep TLC cameras away from her house highlights the tension between privacy and reality TV exposure. While the environment may be messy or under renovation, the move underscores her protective instincts, assertive personality, and control over family narrative. For fans, it adds another layer of intrigue to the Brown family saga, reminding viewers that in Sister Wives, what's hidden can be just as dramatic as what's seen. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown calls Ronan the real villain of the family, in what fans are calling one of the most shocking moments in Sister Wives history. Janelle Brown has reportedly labeled Ronan the real villain of the family. Sources say this declaration stems from years of hidden tension, disagreements, and alleged manipulations that have left the Brown family fractured behind the scenes. Janelle has tried for years to keep the family together, but Ronan's influence keeps causing drama. A close friend of the Browns revealed, calling him the villain is her way of speaking the truth. For viewers, the revelation adds a new layer of intrigue. Ronan, a relatively quiet presence in the family hierarchy, is suddenly thrust into the spotlight as a central source of conflict. The tension between Janelle and Ronan reportedly dates back several years. Insiders claim that Ronan has often intervened in family matters, particularly around property and interpersonal disputes, in ways that some wives found manipulative. He's sly, an insider said. He doesn't overtly create chaos, but his influence steers decisions behind closed doors, and it frustrates the others, especially Janelle. The conflict is said to have intensified over time, with Janelle growing increasingly aware of patterns where Ronan's actions led to arguments, confusion, and secrecy. Sources suggest Ronan has allegedly taken sides during property disputes, favoring certain wives or children. Undermined Janelle's decisions in private family meetings, fostered secrecy to prevent transparency among the Browns. Janelle felt powerless at times, said a family insider. She watched decisions being swayed and knew that Ronan had a hand in it, even if it wasn't obvious to everyone. These alleged interventions reportedly created frustration not only for Janelle, but also for Meri, Christine, and even Kody, who struggled to maintain neutrality. Kody reportedly struggled with how to respond to Janelle's accusation. While he has long tried to act as a mediator, sources say he found himself in a delicate position, needing to navigate between his wives and Ronan without inflaming tensions further. Robyn, meanwhile, is said to have quietly observed the situation, offering guidance behind the scenes while avoiding direct confrontation. Robyn has always been strategic, a source noted. She understands the power dynamics and watches closely, but she rarely steps into conflicts publicly. The accusation has caused a ripple effect, with tension simmering across the household, leaving viewers guessing how the family will confront these hidden conflicts. Labeling Ronan the villain is described by insiders as a bold move by Janelle, signaling that she is no longer willing to tolerate behind-the-scenes manipulation. She's taking a stand, said an insider. It's about asserting truth, protecting her children, and maintaining her voice in family decisions. This declaration reportedly stunned other family members, as it challenged the long-held assumption that Ronan's influence was minor or benign. Fans were quick to react, sparking debates and viral discussion. Hashtags such as #RonanVillain, #JanelleSpeaksOut, and #Kody Past Drama began trending as viewers speculated on the details. Some social media reactions included, "Supporters of Janelle, finally. Someone had to call him out. Defenders of Ronan. He's not the villain. Janelle is overreacting. Curious viewers, what's going on behind the scenes? This is getting intense." The revelation quickly dominated fan forums and discussion boards, highlighting the public's fascination with hidden family dynamics, according to sources. TLC is aware of the tension and sees it as a compelling storyline for season 20. Camera crews are reportedly capturing subtle interactions, strategic conversations, and behind-the-scenes drama that could make for dramatic episodes. Production loves this, an insider said. It's authentic, emotional, and full of suspense, everything reality TV thrives on. The network reportedly balances storytelling with sensitivity, ensuring family members are portrayed fairly while emphasizing the unfolding conflict. Many of the conflicts between Janelle and Ronan reportedly revolve around property and power within the family. Sources say Ronan's influence allegedly swayed certain decisions about land, property development, and household management. Janelle feels like her input was often minimized, said a friend. She believes Ronan played a key role in shaping outcomes that weren't in her favor. This adds another layer to the villain narrative, suggesting that the stakes go beyond interpersonal tension and into tangible consequences for the family. Insiders claim that children in the family have also noticed subtle shifts in dynamics, particularly during family gatherings and tense discussions. While no explicit conflicts are reported, Janelle's protective instincts are said to have motivated her to speak out. She wants to shield her kids from unnecessary stress and manipulation, a source said. Labeling Ronan the villain is as much about family protection as it is about calling out behavior. This adds an emotional depth to Janelle's statement, positioning her as a defender of her children's well-being. The broader Brown family dynamic. The accusation highlights the ongoing complexity of the Brown family, where multiple wives, children, and extended relations interact in a delicate balance. Ronan's alleged influence, though subtle, reportedly impacts decisions, alliances, and communication patterns, creating tension that viewers may see play out over the season. It's like a chess game, an insider explained. Everyone is making moves, but not everyone knows the full strategy. Janelle finally saw the bigger picture. Fans have been speculating on why Janelle waited to speak out, and what her accusation might mean for the family's future. Theories abound. Is Ronan actively manipulating family decisions? Will Kody intervene more directly to mediate tensions? Could this accusation spark new conflicts or alliances among the wives? The speculation has kept fans engaged across social media, reality TV forums, and news outlets, driving anticipation for upcoming episodes. Season 20 could open with a dramatic confrontation, giving viewers insight into long-simmering conflicts. Experts predict storylines may include Janelle confronting Ronan directly, struggling to maintain family peace, Robyn subtly influencing outcomes, emotional moments highlighting family loyalty and betrayal. This revelation sets the stage for one of the most intense seasons yet, a production insider said. The combination of personal drama, power struggles, and hidden influences promises a compelling narrative arc for fans. Janelle Brown's labeling of Ronan as the real villain of the Brown family adds a dramatic twist to sister wives' already complex dynamic. Whether Ronan's influence is overt or subtle, the accusation highlights tensions, alliances, and the challenges of navigating a large, unconventional family as season 20 unfolds. Viewers will be watching closely to see how the Browns handle secrets, confrontations, and the intricate web of family relationships.